everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to Dragonflight. As you can see, we are just about to start the Waking Shores campaign, or section of the Dragon Isles campaign, I should say, meaning that we have completed our intro to the Dragon Isles quests. So, our first thing we need to do is Major Domo Celistra and Rathian arrive to inform us that the Jarden, ancient rivals of the dragons, have reawakened and attacked a nearby dragon outpost, and they have requested my help. So, we're gonna head right back over here and talk to Sendrax.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. It was nice to meet you.
I've only read of the Jarden in books. Ancient rivals to the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava, dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction. Sendrax furrows her brow at the distant volcano. My instructor said that they hadn't been seen since the dragons left as they slumbered deep in the earth. If they've awoken, every whelpling on the Isles is in danger. Follow me. I'll take us to Commander Lethanic at the Dragonheart outpost.
I'm always here to help.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles as soon as it's safe to do so.
Oh, where's the fun in being safe?
Ready to serve.
Alright, go ahead.
We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart outpost isn't far.
Yeah, Sendrax moves fast. I'm gonna need a mount. Hang on. There we go. Yeehaw! Now we can keep up.
According to legend, the Jarden are the dragon's most formidable rivals. They were ruthless and powerful, killing countless dragons in ancient times. When the dragons left, and the land went dormant, so too did the Jarden slumber.
So now that the dragons are back, they've awoken. That logic checks out.
But now, the land itself reawakens with glorious life. May we never tire of its beauty.
It does look beautiful.
We Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Jarden will test us to the limit. May we prove worthy of the challenge. Commander Lethanac, Cadet Sendrax and ally reporting on the Major Domo's orders.
Oh wow, he is really big. Okay, and I thought Sendrax was tall.
At ease. Dismissed.
I will take what reinforcements I can get. We must act swiftly.
For the Lifebinder.
What can you tell me about the Jarden? Overwhelming force applied directly. Force on force, and may the strongest survive. There's a simplicity to their battle plan that I appreciate. Can't wait to strike back once we've secured our vulnerable. Why did they attack the outpost? The Jarden have always sought opponents who could match them blow for blow. Few are strong enough to prove a challenge, so they rage more and more across the Isles. It is said that they used to attack these outposts regularly. They would either test the mettle of the elite Draconid guards, or their victory would draw out the dragons for an even tougher fight.
Report back.
We may not have the power to take back our outpost, but we do not have to surrender without a fight. Show them we still have teeth by killing 6 Jarden.
Protect your allies.
They descended upon us before we could even respond. My guards held as long as they could, as we evacuated the young and helpless, but I fear that there are more within the outpost. Cross that bridge and search for survivors. Save 4 whimpering whelplings from Dragonheart outpost.
Report. I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
Alright, you can count on me. There's a healer there, healing to the wounded. Let's go kill some Jarden. Should get my true form. Speaking of, I should also take a look at these buffs. So that has an 8-second renewing blaze. So when I get low in health, I should pop that. This increases haste for 40 seconds. Reduces damage taken by 30% for 12 seconds. So I don't have any long-lasting buffs. But I have some things I can definitely use when I'm getting low in HP. Well, I can use this. Blessing of the Bronze is a long-lasting one. Reduces the cooldown of all major movement abilities. Should cast that. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see where the babies are. Ah, so these were the guys that we spied when we went up in the air with that magic telescope. They're certainly tough. Oh, I think I see a baby back there. Hey, you! Oh my god, he's so cute! You okay, little buddy? Alright, you fly back home. Wow, that thing is adorable. Yeah, we must save all of those critters. They are too cute to let die. There's a fire one. I don't know if my fire abilities will do anything against it, but I'm gonna try.
I need to target something first.
Any babies in here? Looks on my map that there is. I think he's upstairs. Yeah, there's the baby. Hey, buddy. I'm here to rescue you. Hi. Whimpering whelping. Whelpling. Like a tongue twister. Whimpering whelpling. Whimpering whelpling. How many times can you say that fast? Oh, another one spawned right where he was. Alright, and here's our whimpering whelpling. He's actually flying. Keep flying and fly all the way home, little buddy. We gotta kill one more Jared. Oh wow, Hugh's battle cry got way bigger. Alright, no big deal though. Let's fly out of here, turn in those quests. Just so handy, you can literally just fly out. I love it. Like, yes, I know you can use a mount, but it's cooler when you're the one flying, you know?
The Shrine Guard protect. Dismissed.
Alright, wonderful. We received Expedition Mercenaries Hauberk.
For the Lifebinder.
We cannot rest yet, but I breathe easier knowing we have rescued them. Thank you.
Protect your allies.
Cadet Sendrax has informed me of our Major Domo's plans. Thank the Lifebinder that we have their help. Our interference gives us the reprieve we need to get our wounded back to the life pools to be treated. I wish I could reinforce Celestra, but I must keep my guards near the wounded. Go to the enemy stronghold to meet them. If there were another way of handling the Jarden, I would ask it, but as it were, you must do what you must. We need to meet Rathian and Major Domo Celestra at Scalecracker Keep.
Dismissed.
The wagon is ready to go.
Wait. I need you for another vital task, Cadet.
I will see it done, even if it costs me my life.
Oh, the babies are in the wagon.
Easy, young one. We will need our most veteran warriors to combat the rise of our ancient enemies. Head to the Lifebinder Conservatory and rally the Draconid to the life pools.
Right away, Commander Lethanek.
So I guess that's what Syndrax is going to be doing. We're going to check in with Mender Estros.
The Isles welcome you.
The wounded are stabilized, but something still troubles me, Tallara. A pair of Dragonspawn ecologists had come to the outpost to study the wetlands. I haven't seen scale nor claw of them since the attack, and it's become worrisome. If you're venturing out, would you mind keeping an eye out and making sure they're safe? And do take care. Rumor has it those wetlands are Gorlock infested.
Aspects watch over you.
I don't know what Gorlocks are, but I will certainly keep an eye out. Thank you for the warning. Let's check that new armor that we picked up. Does look like it is better for us. And it looks like the ecologists are this way according to our map. It's also a fishing spot. Maybe we can catch our breath and do a little fishing here. The music here is nice and relaxing for some fishing. This will be good. Got ourselves a temporal dragon head. So cool to see like a dragon person just fishing, you know. Just relaxing. We caught a smelly old boot. Why are there old boots here in the Dragon Isles? Mortals haven't been here in 20,000 years. Alright, that pile of fish that we were fishing is gone. We can still fish, even though when there's not visible fish around. But when there is a visible sort of pile of fish that's marked on your mini-map... Oops, clicked the wrong button to pull in the fish. It is more lucrative to fish there because you'll catch things quickly. We'll catch one more thing, so I let that other thing go. Hey, we got ourselves an achievement. We caught 25 fish. And luckily, they count clams as fish, because that's what we just caught. Alright, now, let's go check in on those ecologists. I think I see them up ahead. These creatures died traumatically, Tharu. We must treat their remains respectfully. What's more respectful than finding out what's killing them as quickly as we can?
The Isles have awakened.
We are watching an ecological collapse, and while I agree we must do something, we shouldn't allow ourselves to act rashly.
Until we meet again.
An attack on Dragonheart Outpost? Well, that does sound serious, but as you can see, we're dealing with our own crisis here.
May the flights protect us.
Why are there so many deceased animals here? These poor creatures are victims of the elementals that are encroaching on these wetlands. We've been studying their corpses. Ishka looks back at Tharu and then continues, in the hopes we will be able to keep their fellows from meeting the same end. Don't worry, death for one is food for another. Even death can nurture life. What can you tell me about these wetlands? Ishka glances over to Tharu as if seeking consensus. These are brackish wetlands, meaning the water here is a mix of salt water from the sea and fresh water from rivers. This creates quite the unique ecosystem indeed, as plants and animals that would ordinarily live in one or another can thrive together here. Thank you for those wetlands facts.
All dragons.
Now, can I help you? I believe we are gathering enough data safely from here, but Tharu is an exceptional ecologist and prefers we take action. Still, the ecosystem is fragile, and we may damage it if we are not careful. I do, however, agree we don't have much time. It might be worth indulging him a little. Calling the rampaging elementals ought to buy us time without impeding our research. Be sure to call them in equal numbers, we don't want to throw things further out of balance. Kill 5 rampaging water and 5 rampaging wind. And try not to touch anything. All I need is a contaminated workspace and compromised data.
We safeguard the isle.
Enough sitting around. We should be out there doing something. Now!
Continue to serve.
It doesn't take an ecologist to see that the wetlands are in real trouble. But Ishka's got us stuck here examining dead creatures when we ought to be stopping them from dying in the first place. The red dragonflight is about preserving life, not dissecting it. I love Ishka and he's good at what he does, but if we wait until he's done puttering, there won't be any wetlands left to save. I'll manage his overthinking. You get out there, get your boots muddy, and rescue some wildlife.
Honor all dragons.
And remember, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Alright. I'll try. Guess we need to rescue this poor hippopotamus creature. Oh god, him falling down really pushed me back. I love how they're just torturing the woodland creatures by spinning them around in the air. Ow! Stop hitting me! I'm helping you! So rude. Yeah, every time they fall to the ground, they just hit me. Come here, distressed rubber beast calf. I would be distressed if I was flying around in the air too. Probably get pretty sick, honestly. Ooh, and here's some wildlife we can rescue. Tiny crabs. You're okay, little crabs. I shall soothe you. This is my sacred duty to comfort all of the crabs. You're welcome, helpless waterfowl. I clean that water off you. Ah, helping nature. It's just great, isn't it? Helping all the crabs. Helping all the crabs. I love how the waterfowl are like mad that they're getting too much water. Isn't that kind of their thing? You're not a hippo flying around in the sky. You should be able to deal with a little excess water. Waterfowl. I'm not even sure why the crabs are distressed, or how we are comforting them. But both things are happening, so...
I require a target.
There's also basilisks being floated up into the air. Okay, almost done. We need to kill 3 more rampaging winds and rescue 2 more creatures. These turtles are trapped in bubbles. Like, why would the elementals even do that? What do you even get out of trapping turtles in bubbles? I guess if you just like inflicting random pain and suffering. Alright, I see our last rampaging wind right over here. Let's take him out. Beautiful. Alright, we're done. Time to fly back to the ecologists. There! The wetlands are fixed! Meanwhile, Ishka's still doing his taxidermy. I mean, research. Wait, what do you mean the elementals keep coming?
May the flights protect you. Go with
Did that seem to affect anything? No? Ecologist Ishka sighs. Well, at least we're nearly finished with our research.
aspects watch over you.
I'm at my wit's end, Tallara. Tharu and I have made our way through nearly all the corpses, only to stumble at the end because we cannot agree on a methodology. If only you would just listen to me. Ecologist Ishka sighs. Stress of the situation is getting to us both. I don't even have a firm hypothesis yet. You look like you have a strong stomach. Will you take over on these last two gorlocks? You can borrow my scalpel. Okay, somehow our quest is now to dissect gorlock corpses.
May the waters protect you.
What are gorlocks? These are gorlocks, whatever these things are. Large swim bladders. Water magic? Yeah, but look at the lungs. It clearly suffocated. Curious, its bones are hollow. Wind infused? Maybe? But that bloating. It surely drowned. Wind and water gorlocks fighting one another. What nonsense are they bickering over? You want me to examine glistening shells? Are those shells? Elemental magic shells? You were right, there's a lot more to this. Their elemental bickering must be spilling out over the wetlands.
The Isles welcome you.
It's the Gorlocks fighting that's been harming the wetlands, so? Ecologist Ishka looks ashamed. I think I understand now.
Honor all dragons.
Well, I'm glad Tharu now sees my point of view. I'm also grateful he had you rescue wildlife while I was dawdling. The situation is much more dire than anticipated. He was right to take action. With what we've learned, I fear this elemental bombardment won't stop until we've dealt with the Gorlocks. If I were Tharu and thinking actionably, I would go straight for their leaders. Without anyone to rally around, the fighting should dissipate and no longer threaten the wetlands. So we need to slay Soggle Moggle, king of the Soggy Maw, and Wurgle Gurgle, king of the Windy Fin.
For dragonkind.
You were right to step in, Tharu. This is more dire than I anticipated.
Welcome. It has been so long.
I was a fool to doubt Ishka when he insisted there was more to this. He wouldn't be my mate if he wasn't always 2 steps ahead of me. We can make it up to him, by taking action, of course. If it's shells that are causing all this elemental chaos, why don't you go into their camp and take those shells right out of their slimy hands? Bring back piles of the wind and water shells, enough for Ishka to research to his heart's content.
Aspects watch over you.
I'm sorry, Ishka. I should have listened when you said there was more going on. Alright, not only are we going to help the wetlands, we're also going to solve the couples dispute. Truly winning on all fronts here. Now, let's go see if we can put an end to these... What were they called again? Groggles? Put an end to the Groggle Wars? Okay. There's some water-infused shells. We need 15 of those, so this is gonna take a little while. I think we have our first herb up here that we can harvest as well. We haven't used our new profession yet. Here we go. Here's a Hoken Bloom. Yay! Gathered our first herb. Oh my god! What is happening? That was insane! I got trapped! Okay, I need to get out of the water. That was horrible. At least it took him too. Soggy Maw Sea Basher. Note to self, stay away from the twisters. Alright. Also grab this herb. Now it says either Soggle Moggle or Whirl Gurgle. Should be right here somewhere, but I think someone must have killed them. So I think they should be right there in that shell. So, over here, we'll collect some more shells, wait for that guy to respawn. Oh, there we go, Soggle Mogul. Soggle Mogul has been, like, infused by a water spirit. He's, like, living inside of that spirit right now. And he summoned all of these monsters to help him. Speaking of help, someone just rushed in to help us here. Appreciate it. Soggle Mogul is down. Easy peasy. Alright. Whoa, what do we have here? A bubbled duckling! Are these the famous cute ducklings I've heard about? Oh, he's certainly cute. He lives up to the name. The duckling flails around frantically inside the bubble, quacking in fright. Maybe the ecologist would know how to help it? Bring the bubbled duckling back to the ecologist's camp. Oh my god, is he just gonna follow me around now? Oh, that's adorable! Wow, I love the Dragon Isles. Alright. I was promised cute ducklings. Here's my cute duckling. I love it. Now, let's go kill Wurgle Gurgle. Avoid the wind. Ah! Okay, just need 2 more shells. Perfect. Oh, no, wait. We needed to collect water-infused shells and wind-infused shells. Oh. So we still got a lot of shells to collect. Alright. Stand here and heal up. Right, this should be the home of Wurgle Gurgle. Perfect. Gurgle gurgle slain. Alright, so we just need to collect the rest of the shells. There we go. That's all our water-infused shells. Just wind-infused shells left. Then we can bring our bubbled duckling back to camp and report in. Oh, you know what? Actually, that was kind of convenient. Because look, there's piles of shells up here. Sometimes walking into a tornado has benefits after all. Beautiful. 3 more. Two more. Uh-oh. It's stuck in a tree there. Alright, we got enough shells. Perfect. Fortunately, I did use my glide to get up here, so I cannot glide back. What is this, though? Waking air. That does. Bolstered by elemental air, so you fall slowly. Cool. Let's call our Vorquin. Get back to the ecologists quickly. Come on, Ducky. We're gonna get you to a doctor. Alright.
The waters flow once more.
That ought to show him. Ishka, look at this little guy. Tallara, did you bring this duckling to us to keep it safe? I think he likes it in there. What should we call you, little one? Haru, we can't possibly keep him. Waddles. His name is Waddles. Well, that's a great name.
Waters nourish you.
Oh, they're not letting me talk. Ishka, do you want to talk to me? There we go. That ought to leave them scrambling at least for a while. Thank you for all your help, Tallara.
Aspects
That's
watch
good
over
here.
you.
I should buy some time to calm everything again, but we'll have to remain vigilant. It ought to be easier now that we're not bickering worse than the Gorlocks.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
We'll look after Waddles. Let us know if you find any other lost ducklings out there. Oh, I kind of wanted to keep him, though. Not gonna lie. Ishka and I will take these back to the life pool, somewhere where they can't cause any more trouble. You've done good work here today, Tallara.
Firm in your duty.
Alright, well, we saved the wetlands, we stopped the infighting, and we rescued Waddles! Waddles the rescued duckling. His name changed and everything. That is so adorable. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thanks everyone so much for tuning into today's episode. Me and Waddles are going to take a break here next to this cozy looking campfire. And we will see you guys back here again real soon.